Good morning, sir.
Very good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Very good morning, everyone. Very good morning, Dr. Chabi.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you, ma'am. How are you?
Fine, fine. Thank you. We look forward
That's
to this session today.
yeah, even me too. We're looking for a wonderful session. Our students haven't joined yet.
Yeah, we have around 25 participants. More students are joining in. So shall we start in the
Wonderful. Yeah, I think we can start with the maybe if you want, we can wait for another 2-3 minutes and start at 11:35.
Okay.
Yes.
Dr. Anjuman is not here.
Okay, I invite.
Okay. Question is Dr. Anjuman. Good morning, Dr. Anjuman.
Good morning. Very good morning.
How are you?
I'm very fine. Good morning to everybody here.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Good morning.
Very warm welcome from MENTORx team.
I can see people joining in. Thank you so much. I feel Payal is there.
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Good morning and have a very blessed morning today, Payal.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
A very warm welcome to you, Dr. Anjuman, and
Thank
it's a privilege to host you here.
Thank you so much, Manishji. Thank you so much. So
My
we're waiting
pleasure.
people to be with us.
Yes, students are continually joining us.
Okay.
Gee. And how's your morning being, Dr. Anjuman?
It's been awesome, wonderful, beautiful. There are so many
Great.
synonyms I should be using for my morning. And today is
You
the day
always
of
spread
yellow.
positivity.
We are in a process of wearing yellow. Today is a yellow day because Thursday, fascinates me to wear yellow color.
Great. Wow.
So
Even I follow the color theory.
So I'm in yellow, and many people I can see. Yes, I do. And I think many people are following here. Many people are in yellow today.
Great. Even last week I had a session in this gyms, Jagannath Institute of Management, and there also I talked about color theory, that how colors are good for us and how they open our brains.
They open our serenity too.
Yes. I'm so glad to hear about colors from you.
Okay, I think we are around 50 participants. We should start.
Follow the plan.
Sure, ma'am. Sure.
Yeah, quickly.
Sure, they will keep joining too. Yes,
Quickly,
yes,
just
please.
let me introduce you to New Delhi Institute of Management. All the participants here today. We are New Delhi Institute of Management and A+ Business School, established in 1992 and affiliated to the prestigious Guru Gobind Singh Indraprasth University, Delhi. It gives me great pleasure to have you all here with us today. NDIM has been rated an A+ institution by the high-powered committee of the State Fee Regulatory Committee, Guru Gobind Singh Indraprasth University, and the Directorate of Higher Education. We have an existing strength of about 1,500 students of BBA program and an alumni association of over 15,000. And the college intends to impart quality education and all-round personality development of the students. We focus on that. So today we have amongst us a very multifaceted personality, Dr. Manish Jindal. Welcome, sir. A little bit about you. You are the founder and CEO of Hover Robotics and founding president of MENTORx. He's a man of his dreams, conferred with global civilian honor, the Karamveer Chakra by Congo United Nations, and the Nobel Asian of the Year 2018 award. MBA from Australia and PhD in robotics and artificial intelligence from USA. He is the pioneer of hoverboards, the e-mobility revolution in India with his futuristic idea of hover robotics. He has been appointed as mentor of change by the Government of India Niti Aayog. Dr. Munish Jindal is the game changer who has changed the face of industry and society forever. He understood the heart and soul of India and has transformed environment for the better, not just providing a sustainable environment to the upcoming generations, also his core values led him to contribute exceptionally in the foray of women empowerment, youth empowerment, mentoring startups, and inspiring young generation along with technology-based sessions, robotics workshop, and conclave is exclusively for kids. He has the willingness and capacity to address the complexity of 21st century challenges. And Dr. Munish also enlightens today's youth to become self-aware of their strengths and how to use them effectively. With his global conglomerate MentorX, with MentorX here, this session is being organized in association with MentorX. He's the one who has launched the concept of education, empower, elevate India, being behind the hand-holding of people from all walks of life. He is rightly nurturing everyone in the right direction with the right spirits. I welcome you all here. A little bit about Dr. Anjuman Nair. Welcome you, ma'am. On behalf of New Delhi Institute of Management, she is holistic consultant psychologist, transformational life coach, a consultant scientist. You'd like to say something, ma'am? Okay,
No,
success.
Please carry on.
Psychoanalyst, a motivational speaker, keynote speaker, career analysis, personality and communication enhancer, relationship and harmony expert, and founder of Olive Minds, where young minds are groomed. So we welcome you, and ma'am, over to you for the session today. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Chavi. I'm so grateful for such a warm welcome. I'm Dr. Anjuman Nair. I'm a consultant psychologist and hereby feel the privilege to be a part of such a beautiful community. Beautiful souls in the morning who are giving me vibrance, endurance, love, and a gesture to do something great that comes across in your lives. So first of all, I'll be very thankful. I start my most of the notes with a gratitude note, because for me, being a psychologist and thriving so many souls is more thankfulness, more gratefulness. So first, welcome to all the participants who are with me. A special thanks to Munish ji, special thanks to Nancy ji, who made it really possible in every way, and a special gratitude thanks to Payal Garg, who is behind but yet in between us. A power in itself. It's a big power in herself. All right. So starting today's session. All right. Shall we start with the note of Namaste? Can all of we say Namaste today? Can we join our hands, please? Namaste. All right. Starting with the note of Namaste, the earlier psychologists and the ancient people of high intellectual were of the thinking that when two warriors come across each other, they just show their acceptance, their love, their friendship by two hands coming together and saying, yes, we are together. So it's a bond that joins us together. Although in the world together now, Namaste is becoming a new in, but our Namaste goes forever. And with a big Namaste, I welcome you today. Coming to after Namaste, we'll be, wishing everybody good morning. Yes, good morning. So it's our part to make the morning good It's our part to make our morning bad. How we validate our mornings is in our hand. How do we validate it? I'm the speaker. Maybe you don't like me, but I think you should like me to make the morning good morning. There's certain stresses, certain issues in our life which are not desperately in lieu with us. But yes, we have to see that we make it better, we make it good in a very subtle manner. When we say good morning, it denotes, it connotes that we have to make our morning good. We have to give a validation. We have to give a salute to make the things in a better way, in a lustrous way, in the way coordination with God, so that all of the things are going in a better way. I come across so many instances wherein I relate to people who are in stress, who are in anxiety. The words they'll be using is depression. Depression is the new N. The people who don't even understand psychology will say they have depression. So here, all the students who are part of today's, wellness program, I will like to propagate. There are no such words like stress, anxiety, depression. It's our state that cooperates us to denote ourselves, give a suggestion to ourselves whether we are in which state. How many people agree with me? First of all, I need a nod or a hand. I should feel, I should see the participation. I should definitely see. All right. Yes, smiling faces. Rachna, really feel very good when I get a hand or I see the gesture. I feel really very, I feel very humble. I feel very honored when people are part of the program. It's not only, the program that is going on, it's your participation. You are part of it. Here we are not to brand, not to evaluate, not to judge, but yet to be a part of this mental alertness, mental alive program where we are talking about wellness in all streams of life. Yes. I will be liking, to discuss in a very formative, in the first instance, about the incidents that happened me just a few days back before the lockdown. I was there was a happening conference going on, and I was the person who was heading the conference. There were many people in the conference, and everybody was very happy to see me, because what I feel is a good effect factor giving to other people give you good vibes. And I feel some way God has designated me to give good vibes to people. So there was a lady who was watching. I was sitting at the back, and she was a little sleepy, not, so attentive. So I was, feeling, I had a feeling, why not call her in the front and let her listen, evaluate things in life, get the positive vibe, what I am giving. Let her just take it to herself and make it a part of her psyche so that she can do better. So in my conference, that was my workshop that was going on, I just pinpointed and said, dear lady, can you please come across and be with us in the front row? To my astonishment, that lady just got up. She came right across in the first row with a very negativity on her face. Yet, I was understand these are the things that are coming in. It's a part of everybody's psyche. So she sat down very angrily, not so okay. I just asked. I said, yes, my dear lady, you don't seem happy. There's something missing, I can see a frown and a gesture of anger in you. She got up and said, excuse me, you're a doctor, you're a consultant, but you have got no right to insult me. You are nobody to call me from the back pinpoint and make me sit in the front. It's my will, the way I want to take things. I want to sit at the back. I apologized. And said, I'm sorry. To my surprise, there was another lady who was sitting just adjacent, came out and said, ma'am, had Dr. Anjuman called me in the front, I would have felt very nice, because I would have thought that she's considerate enough to call me from the back to front. And she's giving special attention to me, which I needed the most, for which I was attending the workshop. So this makes me very clear in identifying that your interpretation of your thoughts makes you positive or negative. It's your interpretation of life incidents. It's your interpretation of how you take things makes you in a happy or a negative style of projection. Our interpretations make us in the state of mind we are in. The next realm that I'll be talking about you today, when we talk about mental health, mental stress, mental alignment, is a very different realm. I don't know whether how many of you will be agreeing with me or not, but I will be liking to talk in a very systematic manner. We talk about the different sense organs we have. We have hands, we have legs, we have nose, we have lips. These are the different sense organs that we have. Starting from the first realm, that is our legs. When we talk about legs, Buddhist prayer comes to my mind, and that is Buddham Sharanam Gacchami, Sangam Dhamnam Gacchami, Dhamam Sharanam Gacchami. That means when we walk, we should walk on the path of truthness. When we walk, we should be very aligned. We should walk on the path of goodness and truth altogether. This is although a spiritual cosmetics I'm talking about, but the divine power comes to us when we follow the path of positivity, the paths of joy for us. At this point, when everybody is suffering from coronavirus, all negative vibes are everywhere. Existence is in trouble. The entire existence, our unconscious or conscious mind is having mental dilemma of negativity. But when it's a saying, when existence knocks you, you don't get tumbled up, you get humbled up. When bad things happen to good people, you don't become bitter, you become better. As said by Karl Marx, who has been a big psychologist, that our meaningful consciousness makes us so divine that we take a path of positivity, we walk on the path of positivity and give an auto-suggestion to our body that by walking on a right path, we are doing good to us. Do you agree with me or not? How many? Yes, sir. All right. Coming to a beautiful realm, that is the second sense organ that we talk about, which makes you a bulletproof individual, a bulletproof yogi, is when we talk about lips. Our positioning of the body entire is on the face projection of our face and our lips. There was a movie, a beautiful actor, Amir Khan, said, all is well. When we give a connotation to our mind, ourself, auto-suggestion to ourselves that we are happy, we smile. But the psychologists nowadays say that when you smile, you start becoming happy. It is just the auto-negation that we do to ourselves makes us happy. The portion that is visible to us is always what? Is our lips. And automatically, if we are happy, we develop invisible skills. We develop invisible style and projection, which makes us getting the powers to have the strategies, the theoretical ways to fight with the unexpected stresses, mental ailments, and makes us strong. All is well here, and all goes well. Coming to a very nice instance of some young boys, they started following a big saint and started going to the ashram. Basically, we start going to some ashrams so that we can get the positive vibes, maybe ashram or mandir. So these young boys started following a guru and they started going there. One of the politicians came to these boys and said, why do you start following such type of gurus? What do you see in such type of gurus? Why are you following such type of gurus? The young boy said, I can see life. I can see divine power in my guru. That's why I'm there. I can see smile. I can see calmness. I can see serenity. I can see purity. I can see vibrance. I can see endurance. And that's why I'm with my guru. So he said, what do you see when you see me? The youngster said, I see that God can also make mistakes by seeing at you. So at times, some people don't have the, they will not even laugh as if they're paying tax to the government and it is a paid thing. When you smile, you give an auto-suggestion to your body. Miraculous things start happening because you give a projection that I'm in a right state of mind and everything in my life will be balanced. Your suggestions makes lots and lots of difference in your psyche. It makes the truth that was hidden come in front of you. Coming to another very significant, we are a little short of time and I have so many things which I have to talk to you because you are students of today. You are going to bring vibrance, positivity in all the people you meet, you integrate with. So your messages are going to so many others. So let it be you, a via media, to give positivity to the world. I feel you are agreeing with me. Yes, you are. All right. So I take one water break. Water is equally essential. So I always take a water break. All right. Coming to the third realm that I'll be discussing with you today is the nose. In Sanskrit, it is said Nasika Gram. Nasika Gram means tip of your nose. This. When we see the tip, you see the truth in front of you. You see truth just right in front of you. Different energies open, different belief systems open when you see truth exactly in front of you. Your life opens up. You can evaluate things better. You can see things better. And that benefit makes you strong. It gives you the power to resist, fight, combat stress, and your mental illnesses go. It's a sort of a medication that you're doing to yourself when you are aligning your body in a very positive manner. Your nose, your lips, your legs. These are the realms that make you mystically, spiritually yogi, a bulletproof individual, which can fight, who can combat, become a Columbus in your field of spirituality. I talk to many people about consciousness. Any of you know about consciousness? All right, leave aside. Do you have any idea who was Newton? Newton, who gave the law of gravity. Have you the idea? Yes. Newton was the scientist who gave the law of gravity. That means if you throw something down, it is going to go to the floor because the gravity is going to pull. But yogis, the people with spiritual acumen, they talk about what? They talk about spiritual consciousness. When your consciousness goes high, you have the grace of God. At this time, when people are struggling with their mental ailments, psychological disturbances, unpredictability, negative phases by everybody, yes, the grace of God, the law of God, grace works miraculously when you prayerfully worship and work towards aligning your stresses. It is, you have to become a Columbus, and you have to see that you are experimenting the experiments of life, which are giving you the juicy products that are happening to give happiness in your life. So talking about the three realms that will make you, able to combat stress and the mental stresses that put a pressure on your life at any point of time. Next, what I'll be wanting to talk, a very important realm of mental stress, mental anxiety, are the two very important fields of stress. They are the internal and the external realities. Can anybody, tell me what are the internal realities? Any idea? You can type to me also if you have, what are the internal or external realities? I'll be wanting everybody to be participating. Internal realities and external realities. All right. So when we talk about external realities, I want to make it clear that there's so many stresses in our life. And we understand the stress, then we are able to fight it better. External realities include the pollution that is outside. We go out, we don't get good vibes, polluted air, polluted atmosphere. It will give a lot of negativity to us because it will, somewhere, touch, this will put anxiety, stress in us at any point of time. Second point that's very important is the toxicity of people, toxic people, negative people. When you are incorporating yourself with negative people, you become toxic too. The element of toxicity enters you too. I feel you agree with me. If you are in a room where everybody is smoking, so you become a passive smoker also. You also are smoking because it's not you're smoking, but you are passive. You're not an active smoker, but you are a passive smoker. So wherever you live, let the vibrance be very positive, or else keep a distance. So toxicity really is very, an eminent factor, a reality of stress that you need to keep away from toxic people. Third, very important external element is the food we eat. What are we eating? 70 to 80% of our food that we eat is water. Our body part, 70 or 80% is water. So whatever we eat, it should be in the form of raw vegetables, raw fruits can give life to us. What is the body demanding? Body is demanding life out of us. And there's a big relationship between body and mind. I'll explain you how. When your mind is giving negative thoughts to your body suffers, isn't it? When you're thinking negative things, your body suffers. But if you eat wrong, then the entire structure of you suffers, your mind suffers. So it is relation. Body and mind are related. What you're giving to your mind, body affects. What you're giving to your body, your mind affects. So it's a big relationship, and you need to understand why I am putting things into a coordinated way for you is because I want you to understand what are the factors that are leading you to become in a state of mental unconsciously, subconsciously. You people are anxiety prone because of these reasons, because we don't even think about these reasons, which are very important. The fourth realm of external element of stress, mental illness, is the posture. The way we sit, our projections, our style is very important. The way we are coordinated is equally important. So the external factors, external realities of stress have to be understood very well. Coming to the internal elements of stress, mental illness, mental alignment are: number one, our thoughts. Our thoughts negate us to become positive or negative. Our thoughts not aligned can lead us to become an anxiety, mental, non-aligned person. Do you know what? Thoughts are basically investments. They are investments. Will you like to invest in an industry that is going down? No. We like to invest in an industry that's going up. Positive thoughts give us joy. Negative thoughts will give us sorrow. So why not invest in an industry that gives us joy? Why not invest in those places which give us positive vibes? But when we don't choose our thoughts rightly, the entire scenario goes into a mental ailment. Depression, acute, chronic, schizophrenia, psychosis, neurosis. These are the new in. But if worked on our thoughts, I think it can do so much great to us in a very positive manner. Our thoughts play the most important role for us at every point of time. Just taking a water break, I feel everybody should, see to it. Water is equally important. I feel nobody is having water. It should be a water break. All right. Coming to the internal realm of the thoughts we were discussing about, that thoughts are investments. Positive thoughts are positive investment. Negative thoughts are negative investment. So our thoughts have to be invested very nicely. Our thoughts are basically based on our beliefs, our value systems, our conditioning. How are our values? What do we value more? What do we believe in? And how we have conditioned ourselves. If you start practicing, if you start conditioning yourself, yes, I will be going in the direction wherein I will be catering only positive thoughts, your mindset will start practicing. Have you ever seen going to the mandir, you are doing like this? No, you will not. You will bow your head in a very positive manner, because you know it's a mandir, because you have taught your brain, you have commanded, you have given an auto suggestion to your brain that yes, your head should go down. So it is very, very important at every point of time that we should entertain only those thoughts that give us positivity. I take an example of a person who takes alcohol. That person will see that he has values which make him believe that alcohol is giving happiness. It gives me positive vibes. Yes, and the end result, whenever I'll consume alcohol, the end product will be I'll be happy. So the entire value system, belief system, conditioning is that my taking of alcohol is making me happy. So I have to be taking alcohol. So your conditioning is you who decides it, not anybody else. Have you been into the plane? So they say that you have to take care of yourself. You have to have your belts, and the rest everybody is going to follow. So who is going to make the investment? You. Who is going to decide that your investment should be positive? You. Nobody else. Your arena of positivity can give you a mental aligned well-being for yourself. And it is your alertness, your suggestions, your autocracy, your democracy, your vigilance to see that you are aligned together. You know what? We all wait for the right time in our life to see that happiness is going to come. Everybody of you. We'll wait for, after the lockdown, people say me, we'll be doing this, blah, 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 blah. We'll be doing this. Do you feel at any point of time we need to wait for happiness? Happiness is today. It's right here. Are we breathing? Are we breathing? Are we having hands? Are we having eyes? Isn't it a feeling of wonderment? Isn't it a wow feeling? We are alive. We can see, we have fingers, we have hair, we have senses. Isn't it a feeling of ecstasy? Isn't it a feeling of happiness? Isn't it a feeling of wow? So I'll be wanting everybody who's attending this, say a wow to everything. Are we having eyes? Wow. Are we having nose? Wow. Are we blessed? Wow, wow. Am I getting a divorce from my husband? Wow, wow, wow. So it is the feeling. Why not be contented and happy and enjoy all the ecstasies, the blessing, the acumen that God has blessed us with? We wait for the happiness, we wait. After the lockdown, we are going to see the things in system. No, my dear friend. The things of your mental alignment are today. It's your contentment. Whatever comes in life, whatever unpredictability comes in my life, I will be taking it with full vigor, happiness. It's a vow. Do you know, I was discussing in my last workshop that our eyes blink. They do? They do. And in any point, if our eyes stop blinking, we develop a disease in which the dust particles come in our eyes and it becomes an ailment. Don't you feel we are able to blink? None of you who are attending my workshop has having this ailment, problem. Don't you feel we are blessed? Happiness is a choice. When you're happy, you give the signals, you produce the hormones that give positivity to your brain. So it is working on you right from the morning till night, starting your day at a positive note. And I think the rest follows. I talk about my regime of the morning. My regime goes like this. 45 minutes of the morning, I will be giving it to a little thinking about me, my time, wherein I will see that I make the entire scenario of my day positive. because everything in my life is going, the day is going to be balanced in that way. 45 minutes is working for my mental ailment, my mental stress. If I balance those particular 45 minutes of my day in the morning, my rest day is a very balanced. If I am balanced, I can work in a better way. If I can work in a better way, it will give me positivity. If it will give me positivity, I'll give it to others. And if others are positive, they'll again give it back to me. So it's a vicious circle which I have to see. And you all are at such a young time of your life when you can start balancing things with the hope of wow, with the hope of wonderment. There is a rasa in Bharatnatyam, in dance, that is known by the name of Adbhut. Adbhut. 9 rasas it dance has, and one is Adbhut. Adbhut means happiness in every state. Whatever the life comes, whatever the life brings to me, whatever the news I listen, whatever the difficulties in my life, the stresses, I will not let it be a part of my mental thinking. I will not let it. I will practice such that this does not become a part of my psyche. Are you with me? Is everybody with me? Can I have a hands up just to see? Can I see the happy? Are we happy? Wow. Yes, we are happy. So this contentment I should see in the faces of everybody. One of my workshops I was taking last year, I think last year. So I came across a gentleman. I just referred in my last workshop also about a gentleman. This gentleman came to me and said that I am not happy because I'm not in good relationship with my wife. Last night, I broke my remote because she was nagging and nagging and nagging and nagging, and I could not take that woman anymore. So before I break my TV, please give me some tips so that I become normal. I will break the TV. I cannot, I cannot tolerate that lady. Wherever her presence, if you have such type of lady in your life, you will commit suicide. Dr. Anjuman, you will going to commit suicide. I took a pause and said, you have some techniques, take breathing techniques, do meditation, do ujjayi, took some asanas, do yoga and all that stuff. He said, I did, but it was all gone in vain and I was nowhere. My wife nags like anything. I will not be able to tolerate her anymore. Then I came with a solution. I said, do you take alcohol? That man said, yes, of course, sometimes. I said, what is the taste of alcohol? Initially. So he said, it is very bitter. It's like, it is not good. But I say, when you keep on taking liquor, then it gives you a kick. It gives you a kick. And then you're happy. And then you start enjoying. Did you get it? Your wife is nagging. Listen to the nagging. Get a kick. Get normal. This gentleman comes to me after a week and says, Dr. Anjuman, your things work. You are a genius. I believe I'm so happy to meet such a big psychologist. I don't believe I'm a big psychologist, but I was very happy. I said, what happened? You're seeming so happy. Last time you were really in such a bad state of mind. And this gentleman says, Dr. Anjuman, my wife was nagging. And I was enjoying. And to my surprise, my wife, who is uneducated, who doesn't know what is a sentence, what is an open sentence, what is a pause, what is a point, what is a full sentence, what is an exclamation, could use beautifully nagging techniques, which she could. And I was hearing and I was enjoying the nagging. There came a point when I was laughing. I kept on hearing the nagging. And after a while, she stopped. She started crying. I started crying. We both hugged each other. And we thought that this relationship can work on. The nagging went on, but yes, the things dissolved. The things dissolved, and it was again going well. I don't know how many of you have understood the gist of the things I'm telling you. In our life, unpredictabilities, stressful situations, negative things happen. Many things are going beyond us. It's not in our hand. But if we take it blissfully, positively, give a solution, and happen to go through it, we are able to combat it in a better way, better and a positive way. Can I have the hands up from the people so that I feel that you are part of it? Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, you are Kirit. Yes. So it's really, Neeraj, I think you are with me, and Rachna is there, Dr. Shabi, and Suchi is there, Dr. Preeti is there. I'm really feeling so happy. I'm feeling so vibrant at this point of time, wherein everybody is there. And look, I'm going to make it a little bigger because there's so many things I really want you guys to know, because at this situation wherein everybody is subconsciously fighting. So let's make it a positive vibe. Yes. All right. The next very important point that I will be wanting, a point that comes to me when it is your mental stress, you're not aligned, is when we talk about raising of technology. You know, I've seen nowadays technology is going up. See, Kirit is having headphones and people are, very aligned. There's a Zoom, there's a style, everybody's coming in such a small spectrum. I can visualize everybody talking. Technology is going up, very up. But ironically, consciousness is going down. Do you agree with me? Do you agree with me? When consciousness goes down, what happens is that we go into, a very different phase of our life, wherein we are not to ourselves. When we talk about consciousness, it is talking to God, our religious perspectives, our alignment to the positive things, our gratitude list, that is missing in our life. Because the things we are giving, the ecstasies we are given, we are not even thankful for that. We are not. Today I have said I've given you an injection. This is going to give you a rejection about yourself, and then you are going to be happy. Yes, I will make a gratitude list. But such type of injections have to be inserted in you after on times together, so that you can come out with gratitude list, a sense of consciousness that has to be there. I come across many parents who come for counseling and many patients who are coming. I'm seeing nowadays marriages are not working, relationships are not working. It's not working. Because what I feel is that people are not in the process of giving. They are not giving, they want. I'm here to give you. You as a listener are giving me your attention. I as a speaker is giving you. He gives the best, who gives the most. He gives the most, who gives the best. If I can give bountifully, yet I will give freely. What I lack in my hand is in my heart. And education is heart, and heart is education. Did you get it? You have to make conscious effort in your relationships, in your marriage, in your other relationships, of giving. When you give, then your heart is aligned towards gratitude, and we are having gratitude in life, then automatically what happens? You are mentally aligned, you are mentally positive. And when you are at mental peace, then you can do things better in a very receptive manner. Coming to a very important point of mental alignment is when you start responding, not reacting. You start responding, not reacting. Buddha was known by the name of Thyagat. Thyagat means you experience the experience. Are you understanding? You experience the experience. Buddha says you have to be happy without a cause. I'm a big follower of Buddha. He says there should not be any reason to be happy. Why find a reason? What for? We are already so blessed. We have so wow element in our life. Then why should we have a reason to be happy? There should be no reason to be happy. We should have acumen of living, acuity of living, and you won't have elasticity. And what is needed is the sarcasticity should be brought in life. That will make our life a very positive. 5 important points for you all students that you have to follow is vision, power, speed, skill, and strategy. Please note these points. If you move with this, you are going to be very much positively, mentally aligned in your life. I said vision, power, speed, skill, and strategy. Have the vision to do things in a very aligned manner. Vision. Your visions, your prospectus should be very clear. Talking about power. If your power, everybody has the power, but used in a very progressively, happy, coordinated manner will give you happiness. Speed, the vigilance, the integrity to do work will make you very much aligned. Skill, all of us are having some skills. We have to demarcate what we are good at. Once we demarcate, we can take a projection, use particular strategies to go in a direction. And these 5 elements of progress will lead you to go in a particular direction. Especially students, I want you to follow your vision, power, speed, skill, and strategy. This is going to make you on the path of happiness, positive direction, and align to yourself. Are you with me, everybody? Yes. Thank you. I always take a water. I hydrate my body, and I'm seeing none of the people is hydrating. Yes. Thank you. All right. So having such a beautiful, validated morning, we're having so beautiful things together integrated with us today. Me, Dr. Anjuman Nair, wants you to follow certain things. As soon as I finish my workshop, just write in some points that are going to be of your benefit. I think it can help you in some way or the other. All right. When we are talking about spiritual cosmetics that is going to combat your mental ailments that trigger you at any point of time, I will be giving you some tips that you're going to follow. Tips for you. If you note down, it will be very good. If you don't note down, then also it's very good, because I'm the person who's going to see the positive aspect of everything. No negative vibes, no negative. I don't negate negativity. All right. First of all, at this situation where everybody is struggling, there's so many TV programs, there's so many news, the TV is on, people, blah, 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 everybody's, COVID. So we are having an atmosphere when everywhere we just taking in our subconscious, those talks
that are becoming a scenario in our subconscious. Let's today take a resolution to follow certain tips that are going to make our life balanced throughout, not only at this time when we are, some ailment in the environment is there, but otherwise also. The first tip I'll be liking to you to follow is discipline. When we talk about discipline, is our routine at this point of time. We have to chalk out a plan, a strategy where we are disciplined. Let it start with a little yoga. I propagate yoga because it aligns our body, our soul. It moves in a very integrated manner. Let it be 20 minutes, let it be 25 minutes, but a routine has to be followed, because knowing is not doing. Doing is knowing. So if you know what sort of discipline integrates you to make a person you want to be, you follow a regime. Because most of the people are not getting it right time, because okay, fine, we have a classes, we get up at 12, 12:31. There is no routine. No routine means you are disintegrated. You are not coordinated. And when you are not coordinated, you cannot, as a student, you cannot coordinate other activities. And this follows. Once habit is formulated, it goes throughout. So discipline yourself. Chalk out a plan. Write a journal at night such that you are in a very systematic projection about yourself. Second important tip that I will like you to follow up is prime yourself. We have lots of energies in ourselves, so we can prime ourselves. Prime actually means when we start appreciating whatever we have in life. For example, I just said wow element. Prime. I'm so happy I have hands. I'm so happy I have parents. I'm so happy I have a big house or a small house. I have a house to live in. Prime yourself. When you prime yourself, it is the energy that is in motion. Everybody, you have an energy, I have energy, but if it's a positive energy, we are giving positivity to ourselves. So we need to prime ourselves in a very positive manner. We have to give energy to ourselves, and that is positive. Vow to hands, vow to feet, vow to the breath we are taking, vow to our existence, vow we are not victims yet. So we have to prime. First comes the discipline, and second comes priming yourself. The third, maybe it's very insignificant for you people, but it happens to be very significant for me, is the bathing ritual. Bathing ritual. When we hype up any emotion, like I am going to take bath, I'm going to take a shower, I'm so happy, everything is going, where we have to see that our mind is not fragmented, it is more focused, and we are enjoying the little ecstasies in life which we ignore otherwise, don't we? Nahane ja rahe hain. What a big deal. Let's see, these rituals also give us happiness. Many are there in this world who are not even given the opportunity to have food. No bathing places. No way go. They can't go anywhere and sitting under sheds and see the blessing, the ecstasies, the happiness you are given by the Almighty. All right. So we have to hype our emotions. When we hype our emotions, happiness pours in from different directions. Fourth tip. For now, we have discussed discipline. Secondly, we have discussed priming ourselves. Third, we have discussed about bathing. And so it's equally very important. We don't need to dance with the help of a dance. We can go in easy flow, because our actions, our style, our ways can, give a positive, because we are having an emotion of positivity that is rotating, just around us. Fifth very important point is Annapuravari Upasana. That is known in Sanskrit is how we energize our body by eating food. Not only we have to be thankful for what food we are eating, but eating gives us fulfillment to our body. We should be appreciating what we are eating, because if we appreciate what we are eating, it will give positive energy to our body, which we don't even think. We give it a second tone. When we talk about Annapuravari Upasana, that we are doing Upasana of the khana hum jo kha rahe hain. What we are eating, we are giving positivity to ourselves. We're giving positive energy that we are putting inside ourselves. Are you understanding? So till now we talked about discipline, we are talking about priming ourselves, we are talking about bathing, we are talking about exercising, we have talked about eating. And the sixth very important tip is the way we breathe. And lots of yogis and people of intellectual are talking about breathing. And I think many of you guys don't even have a vivid idea of why do we breathe? What is the need of breathing? We breathe, we inhale, we exhale. We are inhaling, we exhale. We are emptying our stomach. Deeply we are inhaling and deeply we are exhaling. We are taking the prana to be good and pockets to create that fulfillment. Because then our conscious takes a pause, our conscious takes a shock, and our conscious takes a direction. When we breathe, our entire life depends upon our breathing. A very nice example comes to me about a gentleman, an old gentleman from Italy. In this lieu of COVID-19, he suffered this ailment and he was in the hospital. And ironically, after 1 week in the hospital, he was discharged and given a big, bill, which incorporated all the staying there, the ventilator part, and it was around about 20,000 euros. The old man started crying, weeping. He was feeling very down and low at that point of time. And said to the doctors, give me a pause, let me go outside, sit for some time, and then I'll get back to you. After some time, the doctor went outside and asked the old gentleman, are you not in a position to pay the money? Is any problem? We can help you. He said to the doctor, no, my dear doctor, I have enough money to pay. I am 75 years old. I've never ever thanked God for giving me so pure air to breathe all these years. And He's never charged us. I didn't even have the gratitude. I didn't even thank God for giving me 75 years of breathing and not even charging a rupee for it. And see, ironically, I've never even thanked God. And these people, after a week time, I have goosebumps when I talk about such people, that we have to pay for 1 week ventilator. I'm paying 2,000 euros to you. So you understand, breathing is so important. How many people of us pay heed to breathing, inhaling, exhaling, because our consciousness needs pause, shock, and direction, because it's very important. Just taking your 2 minutes, I will tell you what is breathing. When we chant Om, it starts from A, not O, and it ends up at Ma. Are you getting? From our Mool chakra, that is down, to our Agni chakra, we are making it clear. We start with Aum. So A, O, Ma, from our Mool chakra to Agni chakra. So we're making our all chakras clear, our conscious clear, our mental stress clear, and our mental ability into a right direction. If you are not a follower of, like, you're not a Hindu, you're not following Om chanting, it can be any sort of chanting. You can chant. But your Mool chakra till Agni chakra, your entire system of body comes aligned. That's why your aligned body, again, is an investment in yourself, making you happy. Can't you see the vicious circle? Can all of you not be clear about how the circle goes and comes to your mental alignment and wellness? So it is really very important. So till now, we have discussed about discipline, prime, bathing, exercise, eating, breathing. And now 2 more are left, and we'll be discussing about it, is the fear factor. Fear, I might not have COVID. Fear of legitimate or illegitimate fear. That is, we have to work on our fears. When our investment of thoughts is clear, when our unconscious thought process is clear, then internally and externally, we are aligned. I explained you what are the factors of stress. Do you understand why did I explain you all the factors? Was the reason. You should know what is the external stress, what is the internal, how you can integrate the internal stress with the external stress. If you're internally balanced, your external stress will be balanced. Your unexpected, unexplicit, unpredictability will never let you down. If you're balanced, your thought process is balanced, you will be very aligned. No fear will work on you. No fear will work when you have the law of grace, the law of yoga, the law of breathing, right eating, and working as a practice, as a religious alignment, not to be in any conditions, come what may. My last tip for today is working on anger. So many of people, parents, I come across so many parents nowadays who are under continuously complaining that our kids are not moving in a right way. They don't get up. They are not aligned. I am looking after blah, 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 so many things. And yet, the anger point reaches to a point when one anger gets entangled to the other anger, and one other anger gets entangled, and then comes a series. You are thinking about one anger, then you go back to another anger. My boss is not happy with me. I am not doing my breakfast. You are not even linked to one thing, and you keep on aggravating the series of anger, and the entire scenario of vicious circles comes on you. And again, you are into a negative phase. How many people will be agreeing with me, please? I want hands up. Hands up. Yes. So it is a chain. It's a chain. When one anger comes, go to the other room. I know it's the people who tell. It's not easy. It's really not easy. At this point of time, when all the members of the family are at home, everybody wants to be away, or the anger comes. The strategy of anger management is you keeping yourself away, because you can never change other person. The only person you can change in life is you. So your happiness, your alignment to yourself is most important. Remember one thing, we can never ever change the other person. The only change we can believe comes in us, nobody else. When we have aligned ourselves, I just talked about give. Did I? I talked about give. When you have to enhance yourself, you have to see your family goals, your family esteem, your family service, and your family security. At this time, if you just see this 4 family norms, I think you are doing a big medicine to your family. Can I repeat it? Is the family goal, the family esteem, the family service, and family security. It's the most eminent. It's your service to them. And whenever anger inculcates in you, gets aggravated, and you're not in position, move out from the situation, remembering that you can never bring any change in the other person. It's the only change you can bring in yourself. Acceptance of other people, and remembering that you will not be able to change. They will change with their own experience, and you will change with your own experience. Work on your psyche, work on yourself, work on your thoughts, make it an investment which gives you positivity, nobody else. It's a big, big, big investment. And your investment should be in an industry that is going up, up, not going down, down, down. Is that one water break before I end this session? Yes, all my students for today. The 5 P's I always talk at the end of the session are: hi Nancy, I am so happy to see you now because I was not seeing you. I was wanting to see you. I have so much positivity, so much vibrance. Yes, Manish ji, I am feeling so good. I am feeling full. I am feeling so contented. I am feeling so vibrant seeing all of you. It gives me lots of happiness. It fills my, makes my day blessed, with blessed souls altogether. So, coming to the end of the session, I will again propagate everybody with the 5 P's in life. Your positivity works for you. Your positive outlook works for you. Your miraculous prayers aligning with grace of God works for you. Positivity, prayer, prevention. Prevention is very important. Taking preventive acts, not going out, guiding people, helping people, being gratitude oriented, giving a help mask, not the mask, help mask to other people, making it a point to help every day 5 people you can, taking precautions, taking prevention, washing, not hands to the mouth. These are very small things which can save you, save the world at this point of time. And last is your patience with all the family members, with all the people you are seeing. At this point, your patience is going to work. So your positivity, your prayers, your precaution, your prevention, and your patience are going to work wonders for you. And with this note, I just come to the end, and I wish everybody be positive, be happy. Small amount of work done by you at any point of time can work wonders for you, and happiness starts with you. You are the source of happiness, and happiness is the source of you. Love you guys, and I'm so grateful for all of you to be so, nice listeners. I'm really feeling so great, and a lot of gratitude for all of you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Anjuman. From the team MENTORx, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. This is a wonderful session. All the positivity we have actually gained. Anger management, relationship management, stress management, and on top of that, self-management we have learned. That was a wonderful session, and we are privileged that MENTORx co-founder Ms. Dr. Nancy Juneja has been with us currently, and so I invite her to share her words of wisdom with us. I'm unmuting you, Doctor.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. So, it's indeed an honor to thank Dr. Anjuman Nayyar from the team of MENTORx. And, I feel so privileged to thank Dr. Chavi to organize this session for the students of the college. It is the need of the hour. We all know what is happening around. We all know the prevalent conditions. We know that it's a little bit hard. But as Dr. Anjuman said in her own way, it's all in thoughts, it's all in beliefs, it's all in actions, it's all in your words. So as I can see so many of the people here, I'll just say, not good afternoon, I'll say good morning to all boys and girls. Because now, during this time, there's no morning, there's no afternoon, there's no night. There's no weekday, there's no weekend. So just understand what all that you've learned in today's session. It all depends upon you. I love the thought quoted by Dr. Nayyar. Knowing is doing. Knowing is doing. Having a routine is, everything is in there. So guys, with due respect to this session, all the boys and girls, you are blessed that Dr. Chavi, the management of the college, has introduced and approached MENTORx team to arrange the session. You're blessed. We never had this opportunity at our age. And I'll just say the 5 P's well quoted at the end of the session. Let's just convert this right now to our opportunities. You know, I feel Dr. Nayyar will abide with me that these 5 P's, if we can convert into passion, power, purpose, perseverance, and to have that wow persona, the wow word that she used, please remember that wow persona. I repeat it again, passion, power, purpose, and wow persona with your perseverance. You can do anything you want. It's one life and we need to make it happen. No matter we cannot go out, no matter we have hard times, but we are teenagers, we are in college, have blast, go to your bookshelf and see which book you haven't read. Is there any time to be stressed? Ladies and gentlemen, with due respect to each one out here, I'm having the most blessed time of life in today's time. My progress professionally and, personally has gone like this. And that all is applying to you too. This is the time which is blessed by divine to us. This time won't never come, and we don't want this forceful isolation. But what we want is to connect to our hobbies, connect to our passion, connect to each thing we didn't have time ever. Infuse yourself with so much positivity that you don't know what is stress. Am I with you? And if yes, if this session was valuable, write the 5 P's in your own language. Not probably what I said or what the speaker of today said. Make your own things. Come out of this cocoon. The stress is just no word. If you're already filled yourself with immense enthusiasm and positivity, you don't have time to look to the flip side. Thank you so much, Dr. Anjuman, that you put such a hard topic in such a positive manner. The kind of energy that I've got attended this session is amazing. And I feel no matter, I'll not say it, it's a confession that everybody get a little bit stressed here and there. But thanks to the people like her who is making a point, to impact the society. Our humble request to you, do write to us. Do write to MENTORx team about how you felt. All your testimonials will be compiled and given to Dr. Nayyar. Not just this, show your gratitude. Make a 60 seconds video right now after the session with a wonderful dazzling smile as Dr. Nayyar is showing right now. And tell her what power you have given her, what power you've taken from her. There's a power in words, but more than words, there's power in emotions. So let's just pay the gratitude, post on MENTORx page. We'll come back again with industry's best to you. And I'll request Payal, our team member, to put in the chat. We are doing an End Away of Connecting Millennia webinar series. Every day, we're getting the industry best for you. So you're most welcome. I request Dr. Chavi to spread this word so that the youth can come and see what is happening. We as a MENTORx team, we are socially responsible, and we will just write in the chat, whoever wants to come for our upcoming session, you're most welcome. Not just this, me and the whole team of MENTORx is all there whenever you call us with new topics to infuse new enthusiasm in you. And I love to see the smiling faces as we say goodbye, because I request Payal, our teammate, to take the selfies. The last selfie should be the one with the $1 million smile, where we see those 5 P's, which is covered by passion, power, purpose. We are here not just to survive. We are here to thrive. So let me just see all the smiling faces. I request our teammate of MENTORx to take the, all the selfies now, so that people know that the college, Dr. Chavi, Dr. Nayyar, and the whole team of MENTORx is spreading smiles in the universe and giving the same action. So everyone, let's on the video. Let's see your $1 million smiles. And I can see so much shining eyes here. I see some of the people who've been really miser and giving smiles, but I'll just say, as Dr. Nair said, please pass your anger as peanuts, but smiles, give it an abundance. So everyone with smiling faces, I request each one to give the smiling faces so that our teammate can take your screenshots and put out there. And if you can, please on your videos. Guys, though we are taking webinar, but it is the same energy, enthusiasm, and excitement we are putting in it. So please, I request all the students of the college also to come online, take an effort, get ready, and sit erect for the webinar so that our
Okay, before we end this session, Doctor, I think there are some questions that the students would like to ask you, and of course the faculty members. So over to if there are any questions the forum has for Doctor. So before we end this session, I'm sure there are a few questions that the students and the faculty members, the forum would like to ask you, Doctor. So is there anyone who would like to ask any questions, anything which comes to your mind after this wonderful, invigorating session that we've had today?
Hello.
Yeah, I think
Teeth Gupta. Teeth Gupta
session.
wants to ask a question. I am unmuting.
Okay, great.
Teeth, you can ask your question now. Teeth, hello.
Hey, good morning.
Teeth, can
Morning,
you hear
ma'am.
me? Yeah.
Hello, can. Oh yeah, ma'am. Ma'am, you just said to be stick on routine. So,
Yes.
ma'am, personally, me is like I stick on a routine for the maximum 3 to 4 days. So, ma'am, how to be regular?
I think Kirat is asking this question.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, it's teeth.
Teeth.
Yes,
It is
ma'am.
T-I. Can you spell for me, please?
T-E-E-R-T-H.
Ma'am,
Tirath.
Yes, yes.
Oh, Tirath का मतलब इतना खूबसूरत है. It's such a beautiful name, Tirath, you are having. Tirath is the destination. It's the destination. Am I right, Tirath?
Yes, ma'am.
All
Thank
right.
you, ma'am.
First of all, your parents, I should, applaud for the parents who've kept such a beautiful name. All right. As the name reflects your personality in every way. Isn't it, Tirath?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Welcome. Tirath, the basic thing is, what happens is it's a 21-day syndrome. It's a 21-day syndrome wherein if you start motivating yourself, self-appraising yourself, self-analyzing yourself, and self-routine yourself, then you follow the curriculum. I'll just explain you. 21 days is the tough time wherein you follow a strategy. Once you are able to do a strategy for 21 days, and then you consciously, unconsciously, subconsciously follow the pattern. It's basically self-appraisal. There's so many students who go out of India, wherein they are dependent on their parents when their parents are there in India. But when they happen to go out of India, they channelize themselves, they self-motivate themselves, they self-appraise themselves, and self-regulate themselves. And then they are able to give a direction to themselves. Think that you are not living with anybody. Think you are in an isolated place. Think you are doing something passionate about yourself, and these things are going to motivate you. Write a journal about yourself every day. Give points to yourself. Start being a positive
reinforcer to yourself. Once you start positively reinforcing yourself, then see the next day how will you will be able to stick to this curriculum. Start doing now.
Okay, great. I think, ma'am, there's another question from Richa Khosla.
Okay.
Ma'am, how does one control the overthinking issues one faces every day? This is by Richa Khosla. How
Okay.
does one control the overthinking issues one faces every day?
Okay. Good morning, Richa. All right. Basically, Richa, what happens is thought is the process which comes in and which goes out. And other place in the brain is a vacuum. Okay. So when I talk about thoughts as an investment, I wanted your investment in a positive industry. For example, if Mentorx, whose leaders are Nancy Juneja and Munish Jindal, they want somebody to come. They will be calling somebody who's person with, a good persona who can talk well. Similarly, you as an individual have to see what thoughts are coming in your brain. If they're healthy, they're positive thoughts, let them come and negate the negative thoughts. Just you have to work on the thoughts will come and go. They'll never stop at any point. If your brain keeps on thinking, then you can direct your thoughts in a very positive manner, maybe on religious. For example, I just said om chanting ke bare mein, I just told you. Or we can even chant at a point. When we talk about meditation, when I go for a session of meditation every day in the morning for 45 minutes. Meditation is aligning your thoughts. For example, if I close my eyes and say that I'm traveling from here to India Gate, so till that time I'm traveling to India Gate, I don't think about any other thing. So it is my clarity of thoughts, my vision is not making me go to other things. If you think in a positive manner, you're aligning your thoughts. If the thinking goes on, it is not bad. It can be a meditative jap, it can be talking to God, it can be saying Om Namo Shivaya, so that your thoughts are in a positive direction. They will come and go. You cannot stop thinking, but you have to give direction to your thoughts. Once you give direction, you are in a very aligned manner going towards positivity.
Okay, thank you so much, Doctor. I think anybody else and any other questions anybody would like to ask, Doctor? Thank you so much, Dr. Anjuman. Today it was a wow session, very motivating, very positive, full of vibrance, endurance, aliveness, wellness, and smiles, of course. So I'm really grateful to you on behalf of Delhi Institute of Management, the faculty, all the students, staff. I would really wish we could invite you to our lovely, beautiful campus in South Delhi sometime. And we would love to have such a session again with you sometime. Thank you so much.
Definitely. On behalf of Nancy Juneja ji, Dr. Jindal, thank you everybody. May God bless you. Be safe, be happy, have thoughts give you positive vibes. Start inculcating, make a journal that makes you more positive, gives you a positive reinforcement. You can do it for yourself now. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Anjuman, and thank you, Dr. Chabi, and the institution members. And I would like to express my sincere thanks from the team MENTORx as well. And I would say it was seriously an enlightening session, a wonderful session. And we would like to have you with us for more enlightening session in number of webinars. Thank you so much, Dr. Anjuman. So, and thank you everyone. Thank you participants. You can share your reviews on MENTORx page. And over to you, Dr. Chabi.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I would now, I'm sure there are a lot of takeaways from this session, and everybody would keep in mind whatever you have talked about in this session. Personally, I feel a lot of things, especially when you quoted examples from marriage and you quoted some nagging issues. So I realized that many times I do it myself. So thank you so much. And we are taking a lot from this session. Thank you so much.
Hello. 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 Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Okay.
Payal, yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Okay. So we are privileged that Dr. Munish Jindal is with us, and I want to invite her. I invite him so that he can express his words of wisdom. I am
Sure,
unmuting you, sir.
sure.
Thank you. A very warm welcome to all our students, and thanks to Dr. Chabi and NDIM for providing us this opportunity to serve all your students, wonderful students. And I'm glad that at the times when I was in my college or in my university, we never had such privileges. So thank you, Dr. Chabi, for taking such a wonderful initiative for your students. You are making the wonders and miracles happening for your students, and that too while they're sitting at the comfort of their home. So see, guys, I want to spread this message. You should be taking all these times as on a positive note. Such a wonderful things are happening at the comfort of your home. You're sitting in your comfort clothes at your homes, and your coordinators, your teachers, your professors are taking so much of pain and trouble for you to get this much required knowledge at your doorstep. So glad, Dr. Chabi, you made it happen. And we are always here, and we are looking forward to much more knowledgeable sessions for your students in the times to come. So stay positive, stay wonderful. A beautiful world is waiting for us ahead. I can assure you guys, once you're going to go out, you are going to find a more beautiful world. The much cleaner air, much cleaner waters, and the much beautiful world with more of the love among people. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. Thank you for the session. Signing off now. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye. Thank you.